So, hello and welcome, everybody. This is gonna be my first video in which I'll play 10 minutes rapid game with commentary, my personal commentary as suggested by one of my subscribers. So, I'm gonna start with knight f3, ready opening, and do a fianchet to bishop. That, as I always do in in almost all my games. I consider my bishop here better than here because I just like this long diagonal always. So let's go d4 and see what's happening. Bishop g2, four knights here. Bishop f4, lying on the c7 pawn. He has also played the fianchetto bishop here, and this bishop is going to be here as opposed. So let's castle first. Then he'll also castle, and then we can plan ahead. So my plan will be to put my queen here and get my bishop here, so that I can trade that bishop and bring my knight up front. Other plans that I have includes c3, b4, a4, and then pushing it all ahead. I don't want to play the king side open attack because that's a bit early. Let's start with c3 first, then b4 and then knight b4 and then knight here and then knight here. It takes a good outpost. The plan that I thought from the white side has been played from the black side. Bishop here is coming here, and then if I trade it, then the queen will come forward. The best play that I thought of to remove this threat is to play rook e1. And bishop comes here, I just play bishop h1, and this diagonal is still mine. Knight to h4, h5. It's an interesting move. I think it's a waste move, to be honest, because after I play bishop back, there's no more moves from white's black side. Maybe e5 and then trading. This. But okay, let's play bishop back and see what is happening. My idea is for b4, knight b3 still active and goes to knight c4. Why I want to play bishop? Why I want to play bishop? Why I want to play b4 first? Now I can play b4, but this e5 is coming, and I want the queen to thread this d5. So I'll just stop my b4 plan for now and just go directly knight to d3 to create a good outpost here. And in case e5 pushes, then I can trade and get my queens on the diagonal. For this b3, I'm going to play b6. For I'm going to play a4 because it creates a good outpost and tries to exchange the pawns and trying to create the c. Now the idea of knight to d8 is to play c5, but I'm going to stop this by playing a5 first. If it plays c5, then I can trade and win the pawn from the knight. But the idea of e4, if it traded, I can play my knight on the c5, a very good outpost for my knight, but it won't trade. I am curious what would be the plans from the black side because I am not able to see much gameplay in the position. But let's see. A bishop here and then here. Bishop f6. I am not understanding the idea behind this move, what the opponent wants to do. But let's think about it. Maybe now the idea why I don't have much ideas for myself. Let's think about it. Can play knight and then bishop back. No, no is there. Can exchange these pawns and move my rook forward, but there's nothing happening with the rook as well. What else I can do? Hmm, c4, but c4 nothing is happening. I'm unable to find a very good moves here. I think I need to exchange some pieces first so that I can create some gameplay. This bishop of mine is not very supportive. I think I'll exchange it through here if possible. Bishop will go back and I can do this maybe. And if it tries to exchange, I'll block ahead. I'll move my queen ahead. Knight to e6. I don't know where knight is coming. This is blocked. This is blocked. This is blocked. This is blocked. Okay, the idea was to play c5 after this. So what I can do is I can maybe block this with the help of this and the c. It captures with the c pawn. Now that's a bit interesting. I thought the idea was to go from a7 to b6 and then play c5, but the opponent has something different in mind. I can just exchange the piece and create a good outpost for my knight. This outpost is good for my knight, and it attacks the queen as well. In the future, okay, what I can do again is I can go here, but don't seem to find anything this interesting. Maybe I can go queen here and then try to. I can push this pawn as well, but this is under threat, and this pawn is hanging as well. I cannot grab this and move ahead. Let's see. I'll grab this pawn and move ahead. Now f6, a very interesting and strange move, I would say. Doesn't do anything bad for me. And I can go f3, but I wanted this bishop to be clear of this line. And maybe b4 will attack on this pawn as well. I can't go knight here because it will exchange, and I don't want to exchange my knight this way. I can attack this pawn from this side. If it plays bishop, I can just block it and push ahead. Yes, the move that I was thinking. Can block it and move ahead. I would have traded the bishops, but I don't want to trade right now. This knight is a bit is on the fourth rank. It's not center, but it's on the fourth rank. That's what I'm thinking. I can also play rook here and then knight here. It's a bit interesting move, but it doesn't do anything much good for me. I want to remove this knight from this position so that I can play this move. And there's this move as well with the with an exchange in mind, right? Okay, I think I'm gonna play this. I can remove my king from the pin of bishop. I can remove my bishop, my king here, and the pin up from the bishop is removed. This move is still good for me. The king is not in the check of knight. The queen isn't checking me, so I'm well and good here. I can also take away this pawn at any point. Queen played here. The attack is, I guess, to grab my rook. But I can always move this rook here, and there's this threat coming. What am I thinking? If this pawn is also hanging, I can grab this pawn at any point. I have a low time as well. I have to think ahead of the time. I have to move ahead. Now it's time for fast moves. Okay, now I can grab this. I can grab this directly by the queen with the queen. No, this is coming and this is coming. I have a very good position. I am one, two, three pieces up, two, three pieces up, and one down. So it's a very good position for me. Now I'll just win this position easily. It had happened in the game. Nice game. I played fair, not that excellent.